I really want to turn on this light in theory, but I'm not like actually prepared for it. Gotta wake up somehow. Good morning, guys. Welcome back. It is currently 7 o'clock, so it's really not that early. I mean, not compared to as early as it could be. When did I go to bed? Probably, I went to bed before 12. So semi-decent amount of sleep. Today's video, we are going to be attempting a more structured morning routine than I would typically have. We are going to be doing a that girl morning routine just for fun. Just a more structured morning routine with a little extra steps than I would typically do. And we're gonna see how I feel by the end of it. I'm starting my morning with icing my face, which I don't do regularly, especially not in the morning, but it truly is such a way to wake up. Super refreshing, and it feels great. The day that I'm filming this video, I don't know which one's gonna go up first, but I just announced that I'm pregnant yesterday. Ask me how I feel. I'm gonna do my skincare, but I don't want to take my bonnet off yet. That's like the last thing that I like to do, and that's when I'm getting ready, so I'm just gonna kind of push it out of the way. But yeah, I'm sure you guys have probably heard the term that girl before. If not, I feel like it's just a term for somebody that is really put together and really routine based and just has structure to their day-to-day routines. I feel like a lot of it is aesthetic and look based, which is just not really something I strive for in that sense when it comes to things like that, you know. But I am really just doing this for fun, and it's also this routine is also going to incorporate things I would like to add to my morning routine anyway, at least for the time being. You know, things are gonna look a lot different in the months to come by the end of this year. So I also feel like now is a great time to prioritize things like this that I'm not realistically gonna have as much time for by the end of this year. I feel so great though. Like, this announcement has been such a weight lifted off my shoulders in a sense. Not to say that it has not been so beautiful and just something I've not kept so close to my heart, and it just feels so crazy to shift from just my friends and family, very intermediate friends and family, knowing to literally everyone. It's definitely an adjustment, you know, and you know, I expected support, but the love has been overwhelming, and I truly don't even know what to do with it. It's so much to take in the best way possible, and I feel like for me, I'm using hyaluronic acid and vitamin C as my serums. This experience has been so surreal in general, so me making it public now just makes it feel that much more real, in a way that I guess it did feel that way before, but it like really feels real, especially because I didn't plan on announcing until further along in my pregnancy, and now I'm here, you know, like, wow, we're already. But I don't wish I would have shared any sooner or anything like that. I waited until the time felt right for me, which is what's important. But it is nice now knowing, you know, that I have, and I don't have to worry about like certain angles and not filming certain things, because there's only but so much you could do when it comes to torso-less content. Like, I've been going to the gym and things of that nature. You know, I've been wanting to decorate my room, but I'm gonna have to back up from the camera for that one. But I wasn't willing to sacrifice my timing and privacy for that, so I just made it work. Using some moisturizer here. I'm trying to go underneath my scarf because I don't want to take off my bonnet. I'm gonna top it off with some Fenty Skin Plush Pudding, and I do have some eye masks I would like to use, and I feel like that's very that girl correlated, so I'm gonna grab those next. I have these cinnamon roll cooling and depuffing under eye patches. skincare is complete. We're about to go downstairs. I'm gonna wait to make my bed as I always do. We are about to go downstairs to make some breakfast and really get this day started. Let's try this off. I feel like when it comes to that girl morning routines, that a caffeinated beverage is not the thing that they tend to start with in the morning. It'll be water actually, which is probably much better than coffee to start your day. Mind you, I will be having a coffee or a matcha, but we're gonna at least start the morning with some lemon water. I'm not gonna lie, whenever I sit down now, it feels like my rib cage is sitting on top of my uterus. I feel like I have to have perfect posture at all times. But the next thing we're going to be doing is journaling. I looked up specifically on Pinterest, that girl morning routines, and everything was just laid out exactly what they did at certain times. And one of those things I found really common was journaling. So I have this journal called the self-care journal that I got as a gift from my mom, I think maybe for Christmas last year, and I don't think I've used it. Like, I've used it a few times, but I think this is a great way to just kind of track where your mind is at. It's nice to look back at, but then also it just kind of sets your intentions for your day. So it'll give you 3 prompts. So we have today's top goals, today's affirmation, 3 things you're grateful for, and then at night you kind of do your reflection, and it asks you what you can improve on and your highlight of the day. So really intentional, and these are things that you may subconsciously think about during the day, but it is nice to have on paper for you to be able to look back at and just be more intentional, because whenever you write it down, you know, it's right in front of your face and you're just probably more likely to implement these things into your day or work towards them. I'm gonna put the date at the top, today's top goal. Okay, now that I've drank my water, we are going to make our caffeinated drink of the morning. I haven't had matcha in some weeks, so we're gonna make that. I feel like that those girls tend to prefer matcha over coffee. So I'm gonna make some sort of like mapley matcha for this morning. I think it's gonna be really good. If you guys have been watching my coffee endeavors, you would know that I recently purchased this maple butter from Trader Joe's, and since purchasing this, I've found that this does not taste like maple at all. But I haven't made a drink. Well, yes, I have. I have made a drink with actual maple syrup since, which was a French toast latte. But I'm gonna put the maple syrup in my matcha today instead. It's okay. This is the type of matcha that I would understand, or whenever people say matcha tastes like grass and dirt, this is that. It's so hit or miss if it's gonna be good or not. I don't even want this. I'm just gonna drink it, whatever. Let me add a little more vanilla into it and hope for the best. It's not great, but it's better. Okay, so the next thing that we're going to do is make some breakfast. Now that we have my water and my matcha, which isn't the greatest, but not the worst For breakfast, I am going to have some avocado toast for one. I'm also going to make eggs and I'm gonna have some fruit with that as well. I just picked up some cottage cheese yesterday because, as weird as it sounds, cottage cheese is actually really good in eggs. This is a tested theory, because you may have heard people say it before. Cottage cheese and eggs, no flavor at all. If anything, I feel like it helps improve the texture if you're not the biggest fan of eggs. I don't like when my eggs are slimy, but I also don't like them overcooked. But I am a fan of the cottage cheese and the eggs, and it just adds extra protein to your breakfast, which is a great start to the day. And it has no taste. I don't think I've ever tried this cottage cheese before. I heard this one is really good and not watery. It's looking like it holds up to that standard. But yeah, we're gonna scramble some eggs, make some toast, and get this breakfast going. This is a lot of cottage cheese, and I'm only using one egg because I know it's gonna be more filling, and I'm also eating other things for breakfast as well, but it'll still be good. Good morning. Morning. Doing great. Good. Good. He's feeling pretty good. Nope. I figured it was closed. Like, I'm sorry.
Like, so random.
Really? Like, what?
That zip before I put enough creamer in it is, wow. Like,
breakfast is served. It looks gorgeous and so colorful. Before I go and sit down, I'm going to grab my vitamins that I take every morning. Cheers. Got an Amazon package. Oh, these are eye wipes I got for Morty to wipe his eyes because they water. I don't know if blueberries are in season or not, but these are some of the best blueberries I have ever had. These eye patches are on their way out. They're super dried out, so I think they have ran their course. We did already. I'm so cold. It's so much colder up here than it is downstairs because we have a thermostat up here and a thermostat downstairs. Currently, right now it's 67 upstairs and around 73, like a more moderate temperature downstairs. So I am always cooler up here by choice. I'm now going to get ready for the day. We're going to touch up these braids and do some light makeup to get ourselves ready for the day. I'm definitely feeling great so far as the morning routine is going. It's officially been 3 weeks with these braids, so my maintenance is pretty much the same still. As they kind of age out, you know, I try to do a little more to maintain the braids. I've definitely had some of the boho get knotted up, and I've never tried to rehab my boho curls in any way. I typically just cut off the ones that get tangled, and this is an Uncle Funk odor neutralizer and scalp tonic. Any products I can leave linked in the description. I most definitely will. I mean, you can literally still see every single parting, and it's been 3 weeks, but yeah, the boho, a lot of them I have actually gone in with the leave-in conditioner and water combination and sat there with the comb end of an edge brush and actually detangled them. I definitely had hair shed from them, but I was at least able to revive those curls because I don't want to have matted boho curls in my hair. I'd much rather just cut them out. But I never actually tried to get the knots out. So that was a game changer for sure. So I'm still able to keep them looking like fuller knotless braids, because once they start to look boneless for me cutting out so much of the boho, I start to not like them as much. But I did sit in that chair for what, 6-7 hours, so I'm definitely getting my time's worth. I have my next hair appointment is mid-October, so they'll just be out before then with, you know, enough time for my hair to breathe for a few days, most likely. So I just kind of refresh the braids with the odor neutralizing spray and some leave-in conditioner. I have also been adding mousse as well. As long as the mousse doesn't have alcohol in it, it shouldn't dry out the curls. So as my hair dries, I'm going to just do some light makeup. I love these peel off lip liner in stains. I've tried 2 different brands. There's I think there's one that's a little more popular than this one, but I found that this one here works a little bit better as far as longevity goes. I recently been applying this all over. I used to use it strictly as a liner, but it is nice as a base. So even if your liner / gloss fade throughout the day, you do have a nice tint to your lips that just looks like it would be your natural lip shade. Not now, but once I peel it off. I like to exfoliate my lips before putting this on, because this will literally highlight any crease and crevice in your lips or any area that may be a little more dry. But I definitely forgot to do that, and it's too late now. So my skin is already prepped because we did skincare earlier. I'm gonna use this. I haven't used this in a while. This Glossier Future Dew Oil Serum Hybrid is kind of just a base. This makes my skin look really hydrated and dewy. I think I'm gonna go in with just a little bit of concealer. I'm not gonna do anything else to my face besides highlighter, so I'm just gonna grab this e.l.f. HD powder. While that is setting, I'm going to apply my Got To Be Glued gel essentially to my brows. This is an Edge and Brow Gel. This product is amazing. It will keep your brows in place all day. Yeah, if I'm going for a more natural look, this is all I'll put on my brows, and it just makes everything look a little more uniform, more put together. I just recently discovered this highlight here. Oh my gosh, like if I went too crazy with this, which I think I kind of do, you look like the Tin Man. It's super pigmented, like you could definitely go overboard with it. Always line my waterline as well. This is definitely staining. Perfect. I'm going to add some faux freckles. I got this little freckle stamp on Amazon as well. I just love adding little freckles, especially if I'm doing more of a natural makeup look. Okay, we're now about to get dressed. I'm throwing on some socks. These actually have little grippy pieces at the bottom. I used to use these for Pilates. These American Eagle leggings, and then Skims. Soft smoothing tops specifically are the most comfortable tops to wear right now. But yeah, this color is so pretty. This is definitely my favorite line from her. But we're gonna throw this on so we can get into some physical activity for the day. Scents of the day, I'm going in with this Amber body oil. This is such a nice scent if you just want something really light and non-offensive, but still long lasting, and you will get whiffs of it the entire day. I finally caved and got this oil. I have the vanilla musk one, which I'm almost out of actually. And I swear when I originally smelled this one, it had no scent at all, but now that I have it here at home, it absolutely has a scent. It is straight amber in a bottle, which is one of my favorite notes in fragrances. It would be really good to layer, but it also smells so good on its own. So now that we have officially, you know, we've been off to a great start with our morning, I do want to get in some physical activity, some movement in some sort of way. That is still something that I am highly prioritizing with, you know, modifications, of course, and doing what works for me. I try to have a good combination of the two. I am still prioritizing the gym. I like to go at least 2 to 3 days a week. Realistically, it's typically 2. And then days that I don't, I'll either do nothing if that's what my body is asking for, or I'll go on a walk for just a lighter source of movement. But I do have a workout mat that I bought, so even if I don't do anything, I'm at least doing those stretches, and I'm just prioritizing them more now than I was in my second trimester. Okay, so we are about to do my stretching routine. Just what I'm doing currently and what I have kind of the routine I have in my head. I'll definitely end up adding more to this, but this is just going to be our light movement that's going to start the day. Just open everything up and get us ready to go on our walk as well. I recently started watching Love is Blind again, which I had mentioned I wanted to do in a recent video. I realized I left off on, I think, season 7. So I watched season 8 and I didn't even realize they're currently coming out with episodes for season 9, and I've seen clips of it and it seems like it's kind of a mess. I'm gonna have to go back and actually pay attention. So I just got to the gym. I am in a different vehicle. It's my mom's car. I wanted a SUV. It is a mini SUV, like it's not really big. This is more than enough space. I've never owned an SUV before and I really like it. I don't feel like I'm in a huge vehicle. Yeah, so that's for the difference in background. But I'm here at the park now. It was raining when I left the house, drizzling, but I still decided to come here because it said it was only gonna rain for about an hour, and I figured I would take my chances and still come, and then hopefully it stopped raining by the time we got here, which is definitely the case, and there's other people walking and running, so we're about to do the same. Walking, not running. I do like to carry this. This is literally my writing book bag. This is the only thing only thing I can really use this for at this point. I like to keep this on me just to carry anything small. Also keep my phone on me without holding it the whole time as well. I think my AirPods are on the other side. I'm gonna make sure to not lose the little lens I got for this camera this time because I never found it the last time. Okay guys, I just got back into the car. I had mentioned earlier to my mom that I want to check out this new donut place that I've been seeing things about, and I just recently saw a post for fall themed donuts that they have that literally looks so good. I am actually hungry as well, but I'm thinking I'll probably just eat at home. We will see, but walk went well. I walked 3 laps. It's super humid out because it's still drizzling, so it's just super sticky and not ideal weather, but at least it's not like boiling hot. I was wondering where it was. It's this little hut place right here. Looks like I'm going to a different place instead because it's closed. It says they're open from 8 to 2 or until sold out, so I'm assuming they sold out. I just got out of Dunkin' Donuts. I wanted to bring donuts home for not only my family, but I've just been craving them recently. This one looks half eaten. One of them does. You can't tell. These look pathetic, I'm not gonna lie. I mean, I guess. Hopefully the assortment I got looks better. Ooh. Okay guys, so I'm officially back home. It is now the afternoon, so our morning routine has come to an end. I definitely love how I started this morning, and I would love to implement some of the things that I added to this morning routine into what I would typically do day to day once I wake up in the morning. I really hope you guys enjoyed it. Also, just in case this is the next video that I end up posting on my channel, I just want to say that I am so incredibly grateful for the amount of love and support that I have received. I'm still soaking it all in, so everything I'm saying now won't be everything that I end up saying. I just announced less than 24 hours ago, so I'm still processing it and taking it all in, but just know that I am acknowledging your guys's just such amazing words of encouragement. And I really didn't realize that I had so many other mamas that watch my videos as well. So it's just been such a full circle, really beautiful moment, and I appreciate you guys for that so much. This isn't like a video regarding that at all, so I don't want to talk about it too much in this video, but I did want to say thank you guys. There's just so much to take in. But yeah, with all of that being said, I really hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Thank you guys so much for watching and continuing to support me and love me and just be there in ways that I would have never expected or really ever asked for. It's truly such a beautiful thing to be able to be a part of, and I could not ask for a better community that watches my videos and has followed me thus far. But yeah, I'm gonna keep talking if I don't end the video now, but I do love you guys so much, and I appreciate you guys watching this video, and I hope to see you guys in my next one. Bye guys.